Joe Pawlik? You know, I used to refer to this as one of the perks of my job, but I've come to the conclusion it's actually one of the benefits. You know, health insurance, check. 401k, check. Retractable thingy for your badge, check. Well, this has been a big year for me. I turned 50 this year. Hey, thanks. I'm just as surprised as you are, really. I started doing stand-up, and last month I celebrated my 25th wedding anniversary. Yeah, thanks. 25 years. That's a long time. Allow me to put that into perspective for you. That's 113 in dog years. Michelangelo could have painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel 6 times and taken 2 months off in between coats. That's 13,140,000 minutes, or enough time to individually hard-boil 675,000 eggs. It's been a good 25 years. See, my wife and I don't argue because we just feel life's too short to get upset about things. But there are those times, like when I'm watching TV, she starts talking to me and then shuts up during the commercials. What the hell's up with that? Oh, and you know exactly what I do, because there isn't a man in here tonight that hasn't done the same thing. She turns her back, you pick up the remote, you hit the mute button. Doesn't work, does it, guys? I've tried taking the batteries out, clean them off, put new batteries in. I hit it again and again and again. Nothing. Now, I told my wife I was going to do that joke tonight. And to be fair, I asked her if there was anything that I did that she found irritating. She said, "Let me get my list." It was 4 pages long. 8.5 by 11 paper. Tight. Single space between the lines. 10-point font. And prioritized. I'm just glad it wasn't an Excel spreadsheet, you know? Well, as I said, it was our 25th wedding anniversary, and I really wanted to do things right. So I took the time and put the effort, and I bought some nice gifts. I got something practical. I got us an alarm clock. I got something that's kind of luxurious, some new Egyptian cotton sheets for our bed. And then I got her something special, a silver heart-shaped pendant on a sterling silver chain. They're nice gifts, right? Right? These are not the norm for this woman. When my wife wants to ask me for a gift, she asks for power tools. Not those kind. I'm talking about the kind you'd see in a woodworking shop. To melt this woman's heart, I got her a Dremel with additional carving bits. To put a sparkle in her eye, I bought a drill press that the 2 of us could use. And this year, to make her Christmas complete, she's getting a 5-directional oscillating hand sander. Romantic gifts for this woman don't come from Jared's and Lucido's. They come from Lowe's and Home Depot. Now, I was born in Detroit, raised in and around the Motor City, so I'm a car guy, and I'm really kind of proud of that fact. If I were to open a vein for you right now, I guarantee I'd bleed gasoline. And being a car guy, I always wanted to be a race car driver. But I never followed the dream. That wasn't until last summer. See, we went on vacation to Florida, and I went to the Daytona International Speedway to take the track tour. And when I showed up at the Welcome Center, I saw where the Richard Petty driving experience was there for the day. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, you pay a fee, and they take you for a ride around the track in a race car. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I just kind of jokingly said to the guy, you know, if I knew you had a suit that would fit me, I'd go for the ride. And he says, I got a racing suit that'll fit you. You think you get through the window of that car? If it takes a bucket of Vaseline, 2 crowbars, and a plunger, I'm getting in that car. So I sign the forms, I catch the shuttle, I go right down to the pit road. I get to the front of the line, and the guy shows me the suit. Oh, give me the suit, give me the suit. I put the suit on, I put the helmet on, and the crew chief leads me over to the car. I lift up this hog leg, I throw it through the window, grab a hold of the roll bars, and I start to climb in. Now here is where gravity is my friend. Because like gas through a funnel, I fall right into that car. Now the crew chief leans in and he starts to buckle me in the racing harness. I got a belt here, 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 and here. When he gets done, he leans back and he gives me these reassuring words. If anything should go wrong, you pull the cord at your waist, the belt's open. You pull the cord at the door, the window net will drop, and then you just get out. Sit back and have fun. He puts the window net up, I look over, the driver hits the switch and the car comes to life. He puts the car in gear and we roll down pit road. We get about halfway down, he stops and I panic. What? You changed your mind? Hey, did I blink? Did I miss it? What the hell's going on? No, he just is waiting for the all clear to go out onto the track. When he gets it, he tacks up the motor and sidesteps the clutch and we go. First gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and we shoot off the end of pit road. He points the car up to the high line, and all I can see is this white band of concrete coming right at me. Ah! We go into the first turn, and the helmet on my head weighs like about 60 pounds now, and gravity is pulling it over, stretching my neck. But I don't care, because I'm in a race car. We start going down the backstretch, I'm holding on, I'm in the seat, and I start rocking like this, because I'm doing my part to make the car go faster. We hit turn 3, full speed now. How do I know? Because gravity has just lost its centrifugal force, and every internal organ in my body is shifted to the right. My kidneys are back here, and my heart's just been shoved up into my throat. We come out of the turn, we're heading down the straightaway, still hugging the wall. I look up, there's it at the flag stand, the green flag is flying, we cross the start line, and it's just like PlayStation. We blast into the first turn, and we're going so fast that my left ass cheek has just slid underneath my right one, right there in the seat. We start down the backstretch the second time. I've become Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day. Must go faster, must go faster, must go faster. Go, 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 go. We blast through turn 3 and turn 4. We start down the straightaway. I glance at the wall to the right and then I read a note you had painted on the wall. That's Daytona backwards. The driver takes the car to the inside lane. I look up at the flag stand. The checkered flag is flying. We cross the start-finish line. My God, it's better than PlayStation! We take the cool-down lap and get all the way back around the track, and then we pull into the pits. The guy shuts off the engine, looks at me, and goes, well, how's that? That was the most badass thing I've ever done in my life. Now I reach down and I pull the cord at my waist and the belt's open and I reach to the middle of the seat. Why? Because whereas we haven't wrecked the race car, I want to make sure we still haven't had an accident. I pull the cord and the window net drops and here's the crew chief standing there looking at me going, just grab anywhere, pull yourself out. So I grab a hold of the roll bars and I'm turning and twisting and yanking and pulling, and it's all because gravity has just become my mortal enemy. He's become a cheerleader. Come on, boy, put yourself on now. I know you can do it. You can do it, come on. And I swear, the way I'm flopping around, I have to look like a rhino being born. I finally get out of the car, I take off my helmet, and I'm just smiling from ear to ear. Now, my good people, this was a real exciting thing that happened in my life. And I wanted to compare it to something that everybody here has probably experienced so that you would fully understand what it meant to me. So it was like the night I lost my virginity. I didn't know it was going to happen at first. But when I found out, I was rather excited. There was a little bit of apprehension and just a touch of fear. And then when it did happen, it was a thrill, it was a rush. God, it was electric. And then when it was all over, I just had to pull myself out. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out.
We're going with Joe Paul.